Good morning, everyone. We will call this the February 18th meeting to order. Will you please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, next up we have the approval of minutes.
Mr. President, I'll make a motion we approve the minutes from the February 3rd meeting as presented.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? That passes. Accounts payable.
Mr. President, I'd like to recommend the claims dated February 5th, 2025 through February 28th, 2025 be approved without, wait a minute,
18th.
18th, thank you. February 18th, 2025 be approved without exception.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve the vouchers. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes. We have a payroll.
And Mr. President, I'd like to recommend the payroll dated February 14th, 2025 be approved without exception.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve the payroll. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes. Stewart, award of bids.
Okay. Last week on February 12th at 10 a.m., we had a duly advertised and public opening of the North 9th Street Burnitz Road reconstruction project. We received two bids, one from Reith Riley Construction in the amount of $2,359,056.54 with an alternate of $0, alternate one. Milestone was our second bidder at $2,699,535. Their alternate one was a deduct $47,586.95. These two bids were checked for mathematical correctness and any unbalancing. None were found. As compared to the engineer's estimate of $3,488,862.35 with an alternate one of a negative $139,940. Based on the review, we recommend the award to Reith Riley Construction in the amount of $2,359,056.54. Any questions?
Mr. President, I'll make a motion we award the bid to Reith Riley Construction as outlined.
Second.
Motion and a second to award this bid. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes. Performance and payment bond.
Yes, we have a performance and payment bond from Milestone Construction for the County Road 500 East reconstruction. Both bonds are in the bid amount of $3,775,140.
Mr. President, I'll make a motion we approve both the performance and the payment bonds for County Road 500 East reconstruction project.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve these two bonds. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sadie, Human Resources.
Good morning. On behalf of the Recorder's Office, I'm asking to eliminate the USS Supervisor, I think it's supposed to be UCC Supervisor position at a comma 4. Do you want me to do each individually?
No, to do them together.
And then eliminate the Data Entry Supervisor at a comma 3 and create 2 Document Processing Analysts at comma 3s. This was approved by the Personnel Committee. Cleans up her office a little bit as everybody is cross-trained and does the same things.
Mr. President, I will make a motion that we eliminate the 2 positions within the Recorder's Office as outlined and create 2 Document Processing Analyst comment 3s for the Recorder's Office.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second of the elimination of 2 and the creation of 2. This is a savings to the county as one comment 4 will be dropping down to a comment 3. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes.
And for the Commissioner's Office, request reclassification for the office manager from a COMOT 3 to a COMOT 4 due to increased job duties. This was approved by Personnel Committee last week.
Mr. President, I move for reclassification of the office manager from comment 3 to comment 4 as outlined by our HR director.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve this reclassification. All in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? That passes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Stacy, Health Department.
Morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
We have 2 things for the health department. The first being a new EHR, electronic health records with CureMD. This is going to be a considerable amount of savings, and it's also going to navigate and be cohesive with VaxCare, which I brought to you at last commissioner's meeting. It's going to eliminate paperwork, make intake easier, and make everything electronic now.
So the EMR that was purchased through opioid settlement, was that just for not-for-profits that were utilizing that? No?
That one was a little bit different. The current EMR that we have, Health Call, is not that, it's not that user-friendly for a public health department. This one actually is, and it can actually do more than we need, and it's a lot cheaper, so.
And is the other one that you mentioned, what's it called, Health Call?
Health Call is the one we currently had. We weren't using it, and so the new one is CureMD.
Okay, so we won't be maintaining both, it'll just be CureMD?
Correct.
Okay. All right, Mr. President, I'll make a motion, we approve this service agreement with CureMD in the amount of, there's a one-time fee of $3,395 and then $598 monthly.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve this service agreement as presented. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes. We have another one.
The next thing from the health department is Send Silence Packing. It's a program that we are now partnering with. This has been months in the making with Laura Kuhn and her team. This is suicide awareness. So the organization is out of Washington, D.C. It's a not-for-profit. We are partnering to host the event at Ivy Tech. The reason being is it's March 20th. They can move it indoors if need be. Basically, it's all about people that did not succeed if they were attempting suicide or people that have lost loved ones. They set out backpacks with stories, and you can navigate through. We've invited all local school systems, and we're also going to invite other health departments to see and navigate. We went and saw this at another county, and it seemed to be a pretty impactful and a pretty good message to send to people, is that there is help out there.
And unfortunately, those numbers are on the rise.
Correct.
With that, I would move for approval of the public education exhibit contract with Active Minds, Inc. in the amount of $7,500.
Second.
All right, motion and a second to approve this contract. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes. We thank you. Sheriff, we have a resolution.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What this is and this shouldn't happen very often, but in times we're here recently, we had somebody that served their service at another agency and they retire, and then they come and work for us, and then they retire, they hit the magic age that I won't bring up here because some of you are close to it. But anyway, they're wanting to purchase, he is wanting to purchase their gun. So this would allow us to get a fair market value of their firearm. They would purchase it from the county. We would have that money. It would go into the general fund. We could come back and get it to then go purchase another
firearm for the future. But it gives them a way to take something with them when they aren't spending 20 years with us, but they have 20 plus at another agency, or they have 18 in another agency and they come here and they serve another 10 years. So it's something I'm learning now as I've been doing this a while, that the firearms and badges and such are very important to these individuals when they retire. And it's something personally I wish I would have purchased my firearms in the past, and I just didn't do it. Now I regret it.
Mr. President, I would move for adoption of Resolution 2025-06-CM.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve this resolution of transfer of service weapons to retiring employees. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Appreciate it.
Villa sidewalk. Anybody represent the villa? Okay, this is where Tony went out and got 3 quotes for close to 900 feet of sidewalk. The lowest quote came in at $44,720, and this, if I'm correct, is paid out of the Healthy Indiana Fund, so it's a grant that's where it's being paid out of. So,
Mr. President, I would move that we approve the agreement with Heartland Contractors in the amount of $44,720.
I'll second that.
okay, motion and a second to approve this agreement with Heartland Contractors. All in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? That passes. Grants. Paula, looks like we have 2 of them.
Mr. President, we'd like permission to accept the grant for CASA awarded at $22,706 for the Capacity Building Grant from Indiana Supreme Court Office of Judicial Administration to assist with the GAL/CASA program. These funds are discretionary and must be used to build the capacity of the program to serve more children and eliminate the number of children in waiting.
So moved.
Second.
Motion is second to accept this grant as stated. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes. One more.
Okay. We're awarded from the IDHO in the amount of $181,768 for continued support of the STI programming with strengthening prevention and control.
Motion to accept as stated.
Second.
Motion is second to accept this grant as stated for the Health Department. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? That passes. All right. Any other unfinished or new business that needs to come before the commissioners? Not hearing any. We also have 2 appointments to the Wabash River Corridor.
Mr. President, I'd move that we appoint Kern Darbyshire to the Wabash River Heritage Corridor Commission and Chris Gertz to serve as the alternate.
Second.
Motion is second to accept these 2 appointments. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes. Reports on file. We have from the Building Commission, Clerk of the Circuit Court, Rural Transportation Quarterly Report, Tippecanoe County Public Library, Tippecanoe County Soil and Water Conservation District, and the Treasurer. Those reports will be in the Commissioner's office for public viewing. Any public comment?
Motion to adjourn.
Meeting adjourned.